In this video, I have compiled a list of the top 5 best die cut machines in the market that are worth buying. So let's get started. Number 5. If you're only looking to cut fabric for quilting, this is a machine designed just for you. The AccuQuilt Go has one purpose: to make the fabric cutting part of any quilt project a lot easier. If you spend a lot of time bending over, measuring over and over, and then making the cut, you might feel like you're spending a lot of time on busy work. I have a few friends who swear by this machine, if only because of the back pain it spared them. Seriously. Because this machine has basically just one purpose, it definitely does it well. I was able to borrow a machine from a friend and tested cutting by hand with the rotary cutter or using the Go, and found that I was around 60% faster using this machine. AccuQuilt claims it's 90% faster, but maybe it's easier to use with more experience. I also tested how accurate the cuts were, because I had heard from one friend that her machine seemed to be a bit inaccurate. I didn't have any issues with accuracy and found the machine very ergonomic. This is how I'd think of whether or not to buy the machine. Can I justify the price by how many additional quilts I would make? If you really dread the cutting, I'd seriously consider picking one up, but after using one for a week, I returned it and didn't miss it too much. If you've read my reviews before, you know that I'm not a huge fan of single-purpose tools, especially in a craft room because space is a luxury. This machine borders the edge of die-cut machines but is often in the conversation. Number 4. A novice crafter who is intimidated by die cutting, the Cricut Explore Air 2 has a straightforward setup and simple software that make it easy for you to get started on your project. Thanks to the fine point blade, these can be done on more than 100 different materials, including premium vinyl, HTV vinyl, faux leather, cardstock, and more. The Cricut Explore Air 2 comes with other accessories, including the Cricut 12-inch light grip cutting mat and a black fine point pen. It's also compatible with a deep cut tool and scoring tool and has a double tool holder. You also have access to the Cricut Design Space app, which includes hundreds of pre-programmed projects. Of course, you are welcome to create something original. Just keep in mind that all design work takes place while the machine is connected to Wi-Fi. But the real draw of this Cricut is the much-touted fast mode feature. All you have to do is move the dial to the proper material and check the fast mode box from your device for a quicker turnaround. Number 3. Tackling larger projects, then it's worth investing in the Silhouette Cameo 4. The machine can cut projects 12 inches wide and up to 10 feet in length. Similar models tap out at just 2 feet in length. The Cameo 4 also features a built-in roll feeder, so you can load an entire roll of vinyl or heat transfer material and crank out projects without having to stop and refill. Not to mention the built-in crosscutter lets you trim vinyl or heat transfer right from the roll. The machine's 5 kg force allows it to cut through just about anything, though most users utilize it for cardstock and fabric. Each Cameo 4 comes with an auto blade that automatically detects material depth, a rotary blade, croft blade, and punch tool. And good news, you can load multiple tools into the machine at once. That said, the carriage can only use one tool at a time. For example, the machine can draw and then cut, but it can't do both simultaneously. Even still, this machine offers faster production speeds over previous models of Silhouettes. Number 2. For a change of pace, let's now look at a manual die cutting machine, the Sizzix Big Shot. This machine is absolutely beloved in the crafting community by scrapbookers and jewelry makers. There's a reason it's one of the best die cutting machines, and our top pick for a manual cutter. As a manual die cutter, there's still a lot this machine can do. Using a metal die, like a cookie cutter, it presses into your material at a high, even pressure, making it capable of cutting through some pretty hard materials, like adhesive magnets, one of my favorites. The Sizzix is a pretty portable machine. Since you don't have to plug it in, you can just grab it and go. It does weigh 7.5 pounds and can work with 6 wide dies. With manual machines like the Sizzix, you're often putting together what's known as a sandwich, which is how you have to layer the material, die, and the cutting pads. The Sizzix comes with a pair of cutting pads, and they are a favorite to use for how long they last. This Sizzix machine also has a huge advantage over most of the electronic die cutters. It can use embossing folders. Embossing folders are typically translucent plastic folders with a design pressed into the plastic. When your paper is placed in the folder and pressed in the machine, you get that beautiful design perfectly embossed on your paper. If this sounds like something you'll be doing a lot of, you want to make sure you select a cutting and embossing machine like the Sizzix Big Shot. Number 1. Used by hobbyists and artisans alike, the Cricut Maker is one of the top-rated die-cutting machines on the market. With an extensive line of cutting tools, accessories, and an impressive 4 kilograms of downward force, the Cricut Maker can cut more than 300 different materials, paper, leather, wood, and more, with relative ease. This model comes with 2 cutting mats to hold your material firmly in place, as well as materials to get you started on your first project. Our tester noted that the setup process could not have been easier, and the machine works quickly with minimal guidance. But the standout feature of the Cricut Maker is its Design Space app, which features hundreds of project options. Some are free, and others cost around 99 cents, that you can download, cut, and create. For the more custom creators, you can work on designs on your phone or laptop and transfer them directly to the machine thanks to the Cricut Maker's Bluetooth connectivity. Though this is a little pricier than similarly capable models, users say it is 100% worth every single penny. Our tester found that the combination of the sleek look, multiple designs, and longevity make it worth the high price. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all for now. I hope you guys liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys in the next video.